This is everything I eat in a day to cycle across Japan. The plan for today is to cycle about 50 miles from Yakumo to a small hot spring town known as Toyako. The town I woke up in this morning doesn't have very much in terms of breakfast, so I kicked things off with a couple of hours of pushing on one long, flat, and straight highway before eventually rolling into this little quaint and local soba noodle shop. I'm not a big soba guy, but I went with this little soba and tempura set that came with a decent variety of different veggies, a couple of shrimp, and a little jar of this slightly sweet dashi-based dipping sauce. Compared to something like ramen, the flavor profile for soba is much more delicate and light. I also decided to snag some katsukare, which had a nice and thick sauce that was loaded up with these sweet onions and was topped with a slightly thin but still hot and crispy katsu cutlet. As I kept moving, I pushed up into the mountains where I got to soak in the immense greenness of this island's landscapes before finally rolling into Toyako, where I checked into my traditional Japanese hotel with an absolutely exquisite view for about 70 bucks. The rooms here don't have any private bathing. The only option is public, so I had to make a quick little onsen run before dinner. This was a nifty little town, but it took me 4 different tries to finally find a restaurant that was open for dinner. But when I found one, I was very happy to see that it specialized in lots of Hokkaido specialties. I got a bowl of soup curry that was loaded up with a bunch of Hokkaido-style fried chicken and topped with local cheese, some truffle salt fries that were made from Hokkaido potatoes, and even more Hokkaido cheese on this little hot dog. I'm generally not inclined to cheese up my curry, but today it worked really well. The cheese had a little bit of a tang and creaminess, and it served to complement that spice and aroma of the curry. Compared to mainland Japan with a rather delicate flavor palette, Hokkaido's food seems to not shy away from potent and intense flavors. Then back at the hotel, I was mildly spooked by some explosions that actually turned out to be a massive fireworks display over the lake. See you guys tomorrow.